Hello everyone, this is CaptainJet, and I am having to start over on Under a New Sun.
Battery
Um,
low. Battery low. Battery low. Battery low.
as you see, I'm at the point where I'm waking up in the very beginning of the game again. Let myself get out. Alright, let's see here. There's usually a bunch of goodies up in here. There's one. Oh, it fell down. Oh, I gotta get a little bit closer. I'm gonna just grab them and drop them down. Grab it and drop it down. That's a bandage that goes over here. Ow! Freaking wires. Alright. This is our map. And then we got a couple of notes here. I'm going to leave them there because they seem to have a tendency of wanting to respawn. I don't know if the developer has fixed that yet. Alright. Let's grab it from up here. Let's get these over here for a moment. And... oh, yeah, there's the other one. I knew there was one more somewhere. There we go. I gotta do the tutorial stuff. Hold or watch, rotate to see which on here. A lot of people haven't been noticing it, but the right above the time there's our coordinates. Which, if you pull up your map, it tells you what island you're on. So we're on 5319. I want to drop that. And I've learned that there's no point in going over here yet because you need a security clearance for that. Alright, first things first, we gotta find a stone, which, since I started my first, playthrough, apparently he's increased the spawn rate of the rocks on these islands, and like the locations of the number of them they spawn. There we go, little tiny rock. There's these big ones, but we have to use a pickaxe for. Um, okay, we gotta craft a sharp stone, put it in our hand. Oh, I gotta equip it. And we gotta go to these banana leaves to get a rope. We gotta watch for our stamina usage. Alright. Craft a rope, which is over in this rope crest. Got harbors a tree, which I prefer to use an axe for. I got an axe. I'm gonna make that into something else later. This is as good as a tree as any because it doesn't really matter what kind of tree you use. Apparently, you started increase the starting durability of these things as well. Okay, that hasn't been fixed yet because you can, when you don't have it highlighted, you don't see the rest of the tree, but with it highlighted, you do. Hmm. Oh, I was saying earlier, I was playtesting on a second I was messing around on a second file, and in my in my paste, I ended up accidentally deleting or saving over the save file that I was doing for my last recording. So I was faced with a dilemma whether if I should just use that save file that I was using for the playtest or just start over. I figured it was easier to probably just start over. Alright. Let's get a couple more banana leaves. What the? Oh, that's dangling from the tree. I thought that was part of the thing still. I've always found two rocks in this little cave here. The wreck is right over there. There's this little cave here, and there's always two in here. And the rocks seem to respawn when you start new save, like resave, and like when you reload back in the game. Not all the time, but sometimes. Now those banana leaves plants that I just destroyed, they go away and they don't come back, I don't think. But these ones, the taller ones, the plant stays, so eventually the leaves will grow back again. Alright, we're gonna go through this little tunnel here. There's a couple of these on the ground, and like in this case I saw a pill bottle. Alright. Towards one of the beaches. Another rock. Little spiky things that if you step on they hurt you. And a crab. Okay, pick that up for now. We're supposed to be getting a coconut, which requires I'm gonna with weapons there is a wooden sphere and a bow. Oh. And a bow, which I'm gonna get as well. I don't have any arrows yet. Now you get a sway. And I try to aim it for the... And there's that. Okay. Great. There we go. Now we can grab a coconut. And I'm just gonna drop the same coconut and drag something around. A plantain flat fibers. Okay, we're gonna... Do we even need to eat that yet? We can. You know, harvest plant fibers from pretty much any plant. They kind of stick out, don't stick out very well. Alright. Okay, that's north, so that's the south end. Now, on the map, we get a big map. There's a big old island. I'm thinking it's that one there, because I haven't been that far yet. In my last playthrough, I only explored the couple of islands over here, and I was going to go to this one next, but then I didn't. Um, but I made my base last time next to that wreck. But I think I'm going to make it over here because for the now, when you look at the map, almost everything is either from here and over in that direction. There's only a few things that are farther north as of right now. So I'm going to make, okay, I'm going to put my shelter because there's the path right there to go up. And we rotate it. Okay, there we go. All right. It doesn't give us instructions for this in the tutorial, but we need to make a hammer now, which is in our tools section, wooden hammer. Now, if you hover over an item, it says we need these items to build this thing. We can build with what we have. And see that now that we got those done, I just need one long stick, which we'll probably get from this thing, hopefully. No, that's a regular stick. Oh well. We got a stick from this one, or is this just gonna be a log? Well, I know we'll need the log, but oh, here we go. We got a long stick. I'm gonna grab this and kind of just drag it right here. Oh, I need the rope. Oops. There we go. Oh, I gotta use it to. There, saved over all of them. Alright, start a fire. Let's see here. I'm gonna make. Oh, I gotta actually have the sticks and the logs, the rocks. Alright, let's see here. And there's a rock. And there's my 5 rocks I need. Oh, I need a knife. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes, I haven't had this opportunity to do this before. I need a rope. I got the feathers to make a, normally they don't go down that far. Or if they do, that's, you can't get to them fast enough. So that was a very lucky find. Though somewhere along these rocks up faces up here, when you can get up here, sometimes you'll see a nest, which has feathers around them. I didn't find it on my first playthrough up on this island, but I found it on another. So I'm gonna have to go through and explore these islands, the higher parts of these islands. But that is something I can do sometime later. I need sticks. Give me 2 long sticks. Okay, my wooden spear. Let's see, I got enough stones, but I need more regular sticks. No, I gotta go over here. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay. Put that right there. Get some stuff out of my inventory a little bit. So I gotta get this found before dark. I wonder. Oh. Oh, that's just gonna be plant fibers. What the hell? Oh, there's my 5. Do I need 5 or 6? Okay, I only need 4. Oops. So I'm gonna need more for the damn it. Let's see here. So I need the kindling tools. Okay, so I need a rope. Can I break one of these into 2 smaller sticks? Nope. Can I break the log into sticks? Or is it long sticks? Okay. Okay. Cooking raw food over a fire. If you hover over it, it gives you a little dial when it's done. I'm going to drop that as well and get that cooked. And you can kind of place them on there. You notice the closer to the center, the faster they cook. Now we can build a. There's a campfire spit, which I'm 1 stick short right now. Grab a couple of these long sticks. And I need a couple of ropes. And then we can build this campfire spit over the thing. Which allows you to put them on there. You can still place them on the fire, but you can put them on there instead. All right, see here. I'm gonna go to my weapons, and I need 3 sticks. And I need 1 rope. And craft 3 arrows. Now the stone knife I only need if I kindling hold right there for now. Oh. Of course, I obtained a log after the fact. Well, I'm not gonna be able to figure out where it is at the moment. So I'm going to sleep. Oh yeah, I forgot food can burn. Damn it. I forgot about that. Let's see how much of a hit I take. Barely. Okay, so yeah, you barely get anything out of that, but I forgot that food can burn in this game. I thought that was a rock in there. Okay. Alright, while we're doing that, we're gonna go find our bigger tree. I'm gonna need a couple more of these. Sometimes I don't know which ones the bigger trees are. We'll grab the banana so we can get some food. That's definitely not that one. There's one with a bigger trunk. This one here, I think. Oh, my axe broke. There we go. Oh, a feather was in there. That is nice. Oh, now it tells us to split a log. I should be able to make another axe now. Oh, I need to make a rope first. Rope. Back. Oh no, space in inventory. Alright, let's go back and get that. Hopefully I didn't burn that food. No, I did not burn it. Alright. There seems to be no way yet to be able to put out the fire. Alright. Oh, that's a lucky find right here. Because the trees, eventually, the coconuts will drop. Which is nice. Alright, I'm going to put this feather right next to the pill bottle, so hopefully I can find it again. Eat those. I need to move my sticks in a different... I need to put these inventory management. Okay. So I need to drop a log, it said. I'm going to drop both of them for now. Alright, this is where I am supposed to build a loom. Let's see here. That's in workstations. Okay, I need 6 sticks. 6 sticks and 2 rope. Which means I need more banana loops. Which I was just up here. I guess harvest the banana. The banana part will respawn. And it disappears. But if I remember right, it does respawn. Oh, our hydration is suffering a bit, so we'll do that now. This is one of our log trees, I think. Ouch. Accidentally twisted a bit and I got my knee on something. Okay. I just need to make the 2 ropes. Go ahead and eat that right away. See a couple more rocks I'm going to grab. Oh. Friggin' crabs. I poke back. I poke back. Friggin' crabs. Another rock. I noticed a lot of the rocks are kind of like tucked away and hidden like that. They're not really... Okay, I don't need this right now, so I might click and drag this with me. Because if you don't open them, you don't, they don't go bad. Got a chest there I'm going to get later. I gotta get empty. There's a few chests on the island. You have to hit them open. You have to open them up with your axe. And some places there are chests that are, you have to have the iron one to be able to open up. Okay. I've kind of messed up my bearings here a little bit. So, we got these, and we won't. They will not spoil while they're still in their green form. Once you whack them, they'll start having a little countdown. I burnt that one, and there it is. Coal, which you're gonna need the coal for the forging stuff, if I remember right. I'm not gonna cook these yet. But I am going to put them there. Alright, now I gotta make my loom, which take the hit on that so I can get rid of it. Loom. Let's rotate it. Okay. Now I need to make some rope. Drop all said rope. And we get 3 of those to make a cloth. And now we build a raft. And that's going to be in this section here. Okay, we need 2 rope, 3 more logs, and 2 more long sticks, which we have the long sticks right here. And what was it? Oh, it's raining. Shit. I don't have any more. I just need the 2 rope. There, water collector. Okay, I don't have any sticks, but I do have more of those. And I have another feather to add to this pile. I feel a little bit better now because I have the water collector. I think building the water collector should have been part of the tutorial as well, like earlier than making the raft. Okay. Oh, I don't need the hammer at all, actually. Let's see here. Let's go empty out our inventory and kind of just explore now. Okay. I'm going to keep the knife on me in case I need it, but I don't need the cloth currently. I'm going to put my rocks over with the rocks. And my stick just right there for now. Let's get these a little more moved over. Let's explore around the edges of the map for now. Okay, I don't need the hammer either. I'm going to put that on one. But I am going to keep the knife. Now around the edges of the map of the island. Okay, this one, there's the one that doesn't have anything. There's one of your chests. Now the front of the chest is always going to be, you read the words. Whoa, come on. That seems to be a little bit finicky with, especially on the edges there. Okay, we got a couple of pill bottles. Now there's stuff, there's chest around the on the bottom of the island, or like in the water. I seem to do. Okay, there was a little bouncing issue. I seem to do better with the both than I do with the spear when it comes to getting the coconuts. Oh wow, 2 logs from that. That's nice. Oh, I thought that was a feather right there. Alright, we got a coconut right there. Okay. I seem to find that if I aim for it instantly, I have no problems. Okay, we have a second thing. Oh, there's the... Okay, got a couple bananas we can eat here. Because I think... it's not horrible, but... There's one more banana. There's 2 arrows in this little dead robot thingy here. I like drone robot thingies. Oh, I don't have any. Oh, you know what? I'll eat that. Alright. You can break these apart for like electronic components, but I have no storage or need for them right now, so I'm not going to. Oh, well, right here. Because I'm going to need rope. Because I'm going to need cloth. Another rock. Another stick. Now I only had two. I think it's about time for me to head back for now. Do I have more bananas? Oh, that was a little too far down for the drop. Alright, I'm going to put these banana leaves just right here for now. Okay, I need the hammer. I'm going to finish this raft really quick, like. Oh, I need... 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's why I need the sticks. I hope I actually craft the rope. Oh. Drag... Oh. Oh yeah, I drag it into the water. And now we... In order to end this... Okay, there you go. Hey, get back here. I don't want that on there. Alright, that's the end of the tutorial. I guess I will just get this started and get these cooking, along with the rest of these crabs. The tutorials end. So I guess I will end the episode here, and I'll do the episode 2 where I will go to those other 2 islands and get those explored and grab the stuff from there, and then prepare to go to here and then eventually there. All right, I hope I see you next episode, and see you then.